Hello. Hello, it's been a while since I've been live on here on YouTube. I usually go live on Instagram, so I just want to take like about 10 to 15 minutes to play with some of my new inks. I've been getting a lot of samples lately, and I've been doing swatches. I love doing color swatches, so that's um, that's a really good way to do some art in time um, and keep using my art supplies. And yes, I consider my inks art supplies, even though I haven't used them that much. Just a few illustrations, mostly to continue trying them and see how I do with them. But right now, what I want to do is by the way, I just made a video where I basically wanted to test. Okay, let me back up a little bit. So, I've been, since I got lots of new fountain pens, as you do, one of them, I picked this one, the Pilot Petite, and I wanted to test an ink that had glitter on it. But what I didn't realize was that at this, and you may know, but this has a little paper stick in here. I forgot the name, but it has that stick over there. So I, as soon as I put the ink in, I noticed that number one, it wasn't writing, and it was very dry in comparison to the original inks that it comes with. Like this one, I had like the black ink that comes with this pen. I got a couple of other colors, but so I knew how this pen behaved, and once I tried that new ink that had glitter on it, it completely stopped writing. So I watched a video here on YouTube where there was somebody that, and it's the only YouTube video. So if you search how to, I think, dismantle a Pilot Petite pen, he shows how to do that. So I followed the steps, and the reasoning behind that was that if I clean, there are two things. One, that the ink, I don't, because of the glitter, I don't think the ink was flowing. And so I definitely needed to clean that little stick, paper stick that was in there. And number two, before that, I noticed that since I had another color here, I think it was a black ink that came in their default cartridge. I noticed that there was water built-up in here. I don't know if you can see there. So when I was trying different inks without glitter, I saw that there was some writing on it, but it was very faint. So so I found two issues. One, I thought, or I still don't know what is the issue. For sure, it was because of the glitter it got stuck in here. So I was like, I need to clean the water that was here in this area, and I need to clean the little paper stick. So I followed his instructions, and thankfully, well, at least I think everything was fine after I dismantled this little petite pilot. And I waited a few days, and I've been busy at work, so I don't really get a chance to work much. And sometimes I'm so tired that all I do is just sit down and watch K-dramas or catch up with some BTS episodes and such. So anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so tonight I was like, I have to try this out, and I put the whole pen together. It was like I actually filmed. Yeah, I did film the whole how you call that, disassemble. So I basically put the whole pen together, and I was just like so nervous. So, and I tried, I also picked some of the inks that I haven't picked yet for my other pens. So I picked this one because I think this is just a regular ink, standard ink, I think, by Robert Oster, Café Crema. Number one, I love the name. And two, even though I didn't test this out yet, I have two versions when I do my swatches. Regular print paper and what is this? Hobonichi, no, Tomoe River paper. So those are the two papers that I test. I also test on my Midori papers, my sketchbook, but so I still have to do this for the Robert Oster. But I like how it looks. It's a little bit too orangey for me. I'm looking for like uh, not a warmer brown, but maybe a more reddish brown. But in any case, so I use that Robert Oster ink, and thankfully it's working now. Let me just show you here. This is a Midori sketchbook. This is what I use usually for to practice artwork and to test art supplies in general. I think I've done little ink testing here. This is just for like markers and highlighters and no crayons, gelatos and such, and color pencils. So did I do any inking here? Let me see. I thought I did for my Moleskine. But anyways, let's test this out here, right there. Can you see that? Okay. So, ooh. So yeah, I noticed that it kind of like it doesn't start as it used to be. So I have to. Takes a little while. And what I do also is I try to help it by shaking it here a little bit to help the ink run down to through the paper stick right there. So hopefully it works this time. And I don't know if you can see that, if you can hear that click. I definitely damage, I think, the nib. Oh, there it goes. But it thankfully works. It still is smooth. I don't need to press. And I have to place it in I guess in the correct position at like a specific angle so that it's very smooth. Right there, little feedback. Is that what it's called? When it sounds kind of scratchy, but it's not really scratching the paper. Right there. So okay, it's working. Well, kind of working. So what I wanted to do during this live was, I was just sitting here and I noticed I had these two, like this ink and this ink right there, right next to each other. So I wanted to use my Sailor Studio, at least one of the red ones. How beautiful is that? So I wanted to sketch something really like quickly and fun, just to exercise that creative muscle and play with my new, what is it? What is my cup right there? I'm still new at this fountain pen world. I'm just gonna leave it right there so the pen stays wet. I definitely damaged the poor petite pen, but thankfully it's still working. I also have some gelatos here. I really want to start testing like how things behave when they're used together, like different art supplies. And right, I like this combination right there. So let's see, what else do I use? Let me see. Okay, I'm bringing two of my favorite markers. Let's see. Because I really want to see how the ink behaves with my art supplies. Oh no, my timer ran out. So I just wanted to do a quick live. So why don't we just, I don't want to use this pen actually now that I think of it, because I may damage it more than it is. So I'm just gonna use my Pilot Iro Utsushi deep pen. Where is that ink? Right there. So this is a rolled oyster, and I just want to create some line work. Hopefully I don't make that much mess. What should we do? I think I'm gonna do a little ballerina. So the ink works very well on top of this acrylic marker. This is one of my favorite markers. And then let's see. But what I want to do is use the red to do the, move things a little bit more. I'm getting messy. Okay, so here I have my red sailor, and this is a 230. Yes, found it. So this is a Sailor Ink Studio 230. This is a sample that I got from Joseka Stationery, based in Brooklyn. Look how beautiful. I don't have that much, so let's just use a little bit. And I'm gonna use my brush. This is a black velvet silver brush on round number 4, right there. And then it's gonna hopefully, it's like a little, like a dress. I wonder, I just thought about something. Hold on. Right there. And then what I was thinking is, I wonder if it's going to lead, okay, it's not bleeding yet, but let's put something behind just in case, right there. And then to finish it up, we're gonna add the arms and the legs. I usually have a photo reference, but right there. Hopefully I'm doing this. Nice. So let's have it dry a little bit. And maybe I'm just gonna add, well, this is ink over ink, but I wanna add some detail here, like that, right there. What do you guys think? Nice. So I see the brown right here, I guess because it's mixing with the marker, it's a little bit more muted right here on the hair section. And then here, it's actually, the color is actually more true to what it's supposed to be, since it's just the ink right there. And I love the red ink right there. It's a Sailor Studio 230 again, and this is a Robert Oster. Cafe Crema right there. And then here on the sky, I mixed the Eden acrylic marker, which is, what is this? Mellow Mint with a little bit of gelato from Faber-Castell. I think I used the snow cone, I think. In any case, it was a quick art in time. Hope you like this little session live. Until the next one. Bye bye.